Hey, my name is Demi and you're watching Demi TV. The goal of this video channel is to help you awaken your inner alpha so you could follow your dreams and find your authentic voice. And today we are going to talk about how to make sure that you have recurring sales and clients every month. This is very important because most of the problems of freelancers out there or virtual assistants or people who are stepping out into the online business world is that where can I get my next client? Who is my next client? And for you to have a stable income, you have to figure out how to create recurring sales every month. So today you are in for such a treat. Without further ado, okay, so I will be talking about 4 tips in this video and a bonus tip at the end of the video so that you would make sure you have recurring sales every month and follow these steps carefully, and for sure you will not have a problem of looking for clients. So the first thing that we have here is to treat your clients professionally. Now, the very first thing or the very first reason why your clients would want to come back to you, it's because you are treating them professionally. Nobody wants a service provider that is rude or doesn't have professionalism, right? Other freelancers accept service jobs and do not even send the drafts back to the owner or the person who asked for the service. So what am I talking about? So I have this current client right now. I'm working with her on a book trailer, and she sent me a feedback that she feels like my service or my customer service is very immaculate because she had an experience before wherein she hired a book trailer provider, and that person or that video editor did not even go back and forth to her for revision. So it's like, oh, here's your book trailer, and then that's it. Like they weren't able to contact him again for revision. So that is a pretty horrible customer service. So you have to make sure that your customer service as well is immaculate. The second one is to take note of your client's wants. This is very important because as far as customer service is concerned, you have to make sure that you are giving your clients the best that you can give them, right? And you also give them what they need and what they want. So that's one of the reasons also why they hired you, because they think that you could provide an exceptional service where you could give them what they need and what they want. So how am I doing this? I am actually providing unlimited revisions for every project. Sounds tough, but I'm actually limiting the days on how they could get the unlimited revisions because that is also very important for me. So I'm providing a 10-day service. So in whole 10 days, they could get unlimited revisions, and that's how I feel that they could get what they want because there's unlimited revisions for 10 days, right? It also gives the client a peace of mind that, oh, okay, it's fine. I'm really gonna get what I want because I have here unlimited revisions, which is very important for clients oftentimes. If you feel like you need to limit your number of days shorter than mine just so you could give them unlimited revisions, that's okay as well, but you have to make sure that your client understand this because not a lot of clients want to be limited because they are actually paying money for it, which is something that you have to make your clients also understand. The third one is making your clients affiliates for your service. So this is a very, very brilliant idea. So say for example, you're working with a client right now and that client absolutely loves your service. Now what you could do is that you could ask your client and say that if you have friends or if you have people, connections or networks that would possibly want my services, I could give you 20% or 15% commission just by referring my work or my services to other people. And that is something that's pretty easy for other people to actually find, especially if they're an extroverted person or they go to conferences and other stuff. That not only gives you a lot of work, but also gives the promoter or the affiliate an extra money just by telling other people about your services. The fourth one is lock them in your old rates, okay? As freelancers, we oftentimes raise our prices depending on the demand and the supply that we have. So if, say for example, you are already so overwhelmed about the workload that you have, then you might as well think about raising your prices just so you could have only people that are serious about the services that you are making for them. Now, if you have clients, your old clients that are coming back to you and you already raised your prices, I suggest that you lock them in your old rates, but you tell them. Okay, so I have one client that contacted me and say, have you raised your prices ever since January? And she asked my prices for it, and I said that don't worry, I know I changed my prices later at the end of this year, but you will still be getting the old price because you are already a recurring client, because that is like a reward for them to keep on coming back to you, because they know that, oh, she already raised her prices but still she locked me in the old rates. So it's like building also the trust and the relationship that you have with your former client, which could also result to number 3, which is making that person an affiliate for your product. So not only will that person be locked in that rates, but he or she would also get the chance to promote your services to other people, which is more work for you. And the bonus tip for this video is to contact relevant services that might need your service. Okay, so there are a lot of businesses out there that is relevant to your business. So say for example, I am a website graphic designer and video editor. Now these are the things that usually entrepreneurs need, right? Now I could contact entrepreneurs who has agencies of these types of services, because there are digital marketing agencies that I could contact to, and then we could have a joint venture together. So they would get a certain percentage of the sale and I will be the one doing the work, and still I will get the larger percentage of the sale because I'm the one doing the work. So that's what you can do. You can contact people or businesses who already have connections that might be interested in your service, and in exchange you are going to give them a certain percentage of the sale, preferably bigger than 15 to 20% bigger than your affiliates, because these joint ventures are already building their own brands, or they have already established their own brands. So that means they could simply email their whole email list and then they could promote you out from it, which is pretty easy for them, but it took them a while to build that audience. So it's like you are borrowing a certain percentage of their audience so you could have your own business to them. So it's like a joint venture per se, and then you're going to have them have a certain percentage of the sale. So preferably you're going to give them 40%. You'll get the 60% of the sale because you are the one doing the work. It cannot be 50-50, or the promoter being the one who's getting the higher percentage, because you are the one doing the work. And usually the work is the most critical part, not the promoting of it, not the promotion. So they would gladly have that, because that is like extra money for them without actually even doing anything. It's just like, hey, I have here Demi and she's a graphic designer. If you need business from her, just go to her and say my name, and then automatically that person is going to get a percentage of the sale. Right, so I hope this one helps you in creating a recurring sale or recurring clients every month. And if you like this content, make sure to let me know by clicking the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and tinker that bell button so you wouldn't miss a video of me talking about personal development, online business tactics, and tech tutorials. Don't forget to follow your dreams and find your authentic voice, and always, always awaken your inner alpha. I'll see you in the next one.